Hi, welcome back to Larkspur Needle. My name is Jess, and today we're going to be starting the first block for a spring wall hanging. Here are the fabric cuts you'll need for the Sister's Choice block. Our finished block will look like this, just a little bit more square. And here are my pieces. These are for the leaves, the blue for the background, and purple for the tulips. So let's get sewing. We're going to take one blue 3-inch block and one purple 3-inch block with right sides together. And with those pieces, we're going to take a ruler and pencil and mark a line from corner to corner. We're going to do that for all of the 3-inch blocks. And with these, we're going to sew a 1/4 inch seam on both sides. So as you can see, we'd have one side, so we're going to do the other side now. And now we have both sided seams on each of our 4 blocks. And we're going to take our ruler again and our rotary cutter and slice them right along that pencil line that we made. And then we're going to take these blocks and we're going to press the seams towards our blue background. Alright, now that we have all these blocks done, we're going to make them a little bit more square by cutting off the little dog ears on the opposite corners. And we're going to do that on all the blocks. Alright, now let's lay out our blocks. So if you see the little image that we have at the top right hand corner of the screen, that is our block that we're making. So just follow along with the little purple asterisks to make sure you're grabbing the right blocks out of each of the piles. It gets a little tricky when you're trying to use those half square triangles on the ends there. Alright, now that we have all of our blocks done, we're going to press our seams flat. This will help a lot once we start constructing the rest of the rows together. So this quilt that we're doing is 9 blocks altogether, and it will span over 3 weeks, with hopefully 2 to 3 blocks each week. So the rectangles, we're going to make sure that they're exactly 2.5 by 5 inches long. That way once we start constructing the rest of our rows, they all line up nice. Right, and with our image again in the corner, make sure you're grabbing the right piece and flipping it the right way. And now we can press all of these new seams flat. Right now we've got all of our 3 rectangle squares together. We can finally start making some longer rows. Make sure you keep looking at the image to make sure you're getting the right piece. As you can see, I was having a little bit of trouble. Press all those seams flat. Now it does make a difference actually pressing the seams flat. You may think that, oh, I don't have time for that, or I don't have an iron. It does make a difference. It makes the block flatter and more manageable, especially when it comes to this next part. So definitely put out all of your rows. That way they are facing the right way and you're not missing any. And following along with the asterisks, we're going to take the top 2 rows. And we're going to make sure that our seams actually match up. So you can see right there. Both seams are right next to each other. We're going to pin those in place. It's okay if it puckers a little bit. We'll work that into the seam. So let's look at our seams here. So this first one was kind of okay. The corner didn't match up. This one was definitely bad. This one was really good. And this one was okay. But you want all of your corners to match up exact. So you can see with that one, the triangle didn't go all the way to the corner. So now we're going to take our 3rd and 4th rows and sew those together. Making sure you get all of your seams in the right spots. Right, we're going to press all those seams flat. I burned myself there. It hurt, but I kept going. So that puckering that you see right there in the triangle, you're not going to really notice it once we finish the whole quilt and you've quilted it, because it'll flatten it down. Alright, we're going to sew the 5th row to the 3rd and 4th row section there. And sewing that bottom block to the top ones. We're almost done. Get those seams flat. And here's our finished block. I hope you join us again to finish up your wall hanging. Thanks for joining us.